Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo mix.
Yeah.
The day after. 2 days after.
2 days after.
Seis de Mayo.
Yeah, we had to get it in though. It's Reach Around Radio. It's Monday. It's your boy Speedy in the house. To all my ladies out there who are bigger than life, this is for you.
Let me show you how you can see
That stupid motherfucker.
Well, here's the question though. Does anybody know who the narrator of the song is?
No.
It's her vibrator. This is the most creative song I've ever written. It's from the vibrator's point of view talking.
Vibrator POV.
Oh, the vibrator's singing the song.
The vibrator is singing the song.
Let me
So give us some insight. Give us some insight, Mr.
Well,
McKnight.
I'm Speedy.
Insight into which
Who
part?
cares who you?
Yeah, the vibrator. No, we don't care, Speedy. Mr. McKnight was talking about the vibrator
Right.
making the pussy
The
work.
songwriting vibrator.
Yeah,
It's almost like,
The songwriting
you know,
vibrator.
when I was on the radio a couple years ago on my nighttime show, there was a topic one night about women who were in these relationships with these men and were not being sexually satisfied.
Where are they?
And
Nope, to your left.
Where are they?
so I suggested to them that maybe she needs to know her vagina better. That way she can tell him, you know, get a vibrator, go down to the store, get you one, and figure out where you need to put
Wait a minute.
things
This
and
was
how
on.
things need to go.
This on the way?
No.
Oh.
He said on the way.
I remember you was on the way. I'm like,
I had two.
ooh.
It's the best
So-
radio ever.
There was some empirical data that I had gathered before,
Oh, okay.
this song, among other things.
As a woman, the vibrator does not outdo a penis.
Way to go,
No,
Larry.
not
Way to
at
go.
all.
I never said that it did.
No, I'm not saying that
Watch
you
your
said
tone,
it did.
boys. Watch your tone.
And I never said that I was the one that was going to show everybody. I'm not. I took myself out of the equation. I made
You can
myself
put
into
me in
someone
there.
else.
You can put me in
It's
there.
a vibrator talking.
A vibrator doesn't make me come.
What
I need
does?
someone to grab my
Ass?
yes.
I'll help you.
Breast.
No, you will not. And lick some things and caress some things and
What
say some
specifically?
things.
What specifically?
In
Well-
what order?
Say it slowly.
I like to be on top,
Okay, I can go for that.
and I like to like a certain rhythm, and like a vibrator.
Rhythm
just-
Nation, what are you talking about?
Zero to no,
Rhythm
one
of the
part.
night. Rhythm
But
of the night. Of the
a vibrator
watch,
like a rabbit is specific to like one little area that helps, but a vibrator like sticking one inside, never. That's not my thing,
I hear you.
personally.
He said, "Okay, cool."
Poetess?
So my vagina won't work
Poetess?
that way. POTUS?
I don't prefer vibrator. I prefer the real thing.
Yeah.
You like a blunt in your pussy.
Some of that crush dick.
Brian, have you ever
but it's
used
not blow that
have you
out.
ever used like a vibrating cock ring?
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, he likes it. He's speechless. He has it on now.
I can do more with my tongue and fingers than most people can do with a whole lot of things.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
At the end of the day, well, don't.
fucking
Okay,
with
this,
that.
I know it's all jokes right now. but
No, these motherfuckers. is-
Boxers or briefs?
I wear boxer briefs most of the time. It's a combination.
You don't have on any today, do you?
I do. You want to see?
Show her.
Are you looking for this?
I noticed when he walked
I mean,
in
my
the
yoga
door.
pants,
He
you
was
can pretty much see
swinging
everything
free.
anyway.
POTUS?
What?
For educational purposes, I think you should tell us what's going on over there.
No,
You saw him swinging free, wild and free.
Well, that's the
When he
funny
walked
thing. You
in the
know
door.
what? A year and a half ago,
So you're
there
saying
was a picture on the internet of
dick
my
slang?
whole everything,
Really?
and it didn't.
What
you know,
website was it on?
It was all over the place.
Yeah, we know Pam probably got it over there. Here, Pam got it.
Pam website.
I got it in the library. The
And
dick
you know
pic
what?
library.
That kind of showed you that even you can do that, and it goes away after a day. So this
I didn't even know about
hanging
that.
around for 2 or 3 weeks
Yeah.
now is pretty amazing.
So I just Google Brian McKnight's peen.
Speedy already has a bookmark.
Pam's like, no, it's under McKnight. It's under the other McKnight from
Now, how's your brother doing in Take Six?
Oh man, you know this has caused a lot of problems for him
I can imagine.
because you know he sings in a gospel group.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of people over my house the night before it came out on iTunes just to sort of talk because they had like dinner meetings about all of this, and then they had a conference call and all this nonsense. And I had to explain to them I don't sing in a gospel group.
Yeah, you.
I'm your brother, but I've been in the secular world since the beginning. So you can tell all those people to chill out until you do something like that. But it was funny because they, you know, some of the guys in the group were kind of like, well, your salvation and da-da-da. And I was like, so do you sell salvation to everyone or just people you know?
Speak on it.
You just only going to come after me because you've known me since I was 17 and talk about my salvation? Or are you calling up Lil Wayne and saying, man, you probably shouldn't want to fuck every girl in the world because of your salvation
Right.
or anybody else? So
I do feel that way.
it's very hypocritical in a lot of ways. Even
Great
people in
point,
your own
B.
family.
Be nice,
Very good
educated.
Educated.
Pussy up in here.
Pussy up in here.
Brian McKnight in the building. If you're
Oh.
just tuning in,
Got a little bit of hot topics.
Funny subjects.
a
Intriguing
man
things.
sues B&W North America for getting a persistent erection after riding his motorcycle for 2 hours.
What's wrong with that? He sued for that?
Yeah.
It caused them
Guess what
problems.
Now, what was the model of this bike? This would have saved my marriage.
Cruising on his
He had a
93
dick sickle.
Pussy Pocket 5000 is the name of the bike.
93 BMW motorcycle equipped with a Corbin Pacific seat. You know anything
Hey.
about that?
I do. You know, I used to race motorcycles, and now on
What's
my
the
chopper.
difference on the seat?
Well, the seat is just the size and the comfort.
That's what they all say.
But I tell you, sometimes when I'm on my chopper, you know, the vibrations and the
So you do
the
like
feeling
vibrators.
of power and the feeling
One
of
gigantic
power
cock
that you
ring.
get. Yeah. There's, you know,
Hey, Mr. Pussy Word.
Now we got this motorcycle here. It's called the Mac Pussy.
After he was stricken with a severe case of priapism.
Huh?
What the
I hope I
fuck?
said that right.
Really?
A persistent, lasting erection,
I know about that.
allegedly
thought that was
caused by a
Yeah.
seat on his motorcycle, which he claims was negligently designed and manufactured.
So he takes it back and they go, "Are you happy to see me or what?"
Wow.
He is suing for personal injury, lost wages, product liability, and emotional stress. He
I
claims
can't go to work
that-
with a hard dick.
Where you work at?
Can't get shit done.
Where you work at?
Fries up, Burger King.
Who want the underrings? No, I'm cool.
He claims he is unable to engage in sexual activity,
Oh,
which
come
is
on.
causing
What?
him substantial emotional and mental anguish.
Well, he has his dick is hard all day. It'd be
Wow.
no
So you gonna get hard on his motorcycle? Is that
Pretty
what he's
much.
saying?
Can we go to your bedroom? No, we can go to my bike though.
problem. I'll fuck the shit out of you on handlebar.
Other than that, we screwed.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Okay.
White folks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me and Claudia
offense.
touched on this story just a little bit. I think it was last week about the woman who squeezed the guy's testicles.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites.
Well, a woman kills this man after argument over a parking space. A Chinese man was reportedly killed after a woman.
No, you move.
Woman squeezed his testicles until he collapsed during a fight over a parking space.
Why do you have him out?
What karate move is that?
The
get through the
unidentified 41-year-old Chinese woman rode into town on her scooter to pick up her child from school.
Which is no joke.
Writes itself.
The
So she
woman
couldn't
tried
squeeze her
to
bike
park
in.
in front of the local store.
I break a I buy.
I feel sorry for your mother. Come here, let me get closer. Let me squeeze you.
She tried to park in front of the local store, but the store owner said no. He refused. So she called her husband and her brother, who came down, and a big fight took place. And during the fight, she grabbed the store owner's testicles until he passed out.
This
and
is not a funny
collapsed.
story because he's dead.
I grab his balls soft like egg fouillon.
Man, could you imagine getting your balls squeezed that hard?
Why you got your balls out during the fight? That's the problem.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
kind of
think they
fight
were
is it?
out.
He probably had some really thin pants, you know?
With some paper pants.
Fuck yeah, though.
Rice paper pants. Karate pants on.
I know these pants. Very, very thin.
Crouching tiger squeezing ball.
You no longer fuck.
This mess up
Oh
your
my
egg
God.
roll forever.
First grader suspended for singing "I'm Sexy and I Know It."
Oh, come on.
Oh, really?
Get the fuck
That's
outta
a bit
here.
much.
Yes. A Colorado elementary school student was suspended from school for singing the lyric to LMFAO song. This one right here.
I'm sexy.
But really,
and I
It's
know
not
it.
bad, though.
Did you do your homework? I'm sexy, yeah, and I know it.
Yeah, it's not like my neck, my back.
Yeah. I wasn't singing, like, teach me how your pussy works.
Yeah.
Beat the pussy up.
Professor Brian McKnight wrote it.
You didn't see that?
Guy.
I saw the video last night.
As a result, the first grader Diavante Meadows
Guess what, Ray?
I'm gonna go black.
earned a 3-day dismissal from school. and he said, "I only just said the song." He
I
told
didn't even
the
sing it.
news.
That's the problem. He didn't sing it.
So he was suspended for sexual harassment after he sang the line to a female classmate who was standing in the lunch line. Unfortunately,
Hey, let me get your soda. No, I'm sexy and I know it.
You
Well,
want to
they-
see my coffee cake?
You gonna eat that square pizza? I'm sexy and I know it.
that's so sad.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment.
And he got to
I
go
don't
to
even
And
hear
they
it.
said, well, they said it isn't the first time that he sang the song to the girl. He did it last month, the last time he was shaking his butt in the girl's face.
He might be gay.
Yeah, I don't think they don't have to worry about him, I don't think.
Yeah.
Nah,
When they named him, probably.
Dio,
Yeah,
yeah.
Diavante.
Definitely gonna be doing hair. Definitely.
Hi, I'm Diavante and I'm sexy and I know it.
A Houston family is locked in a restaurant for not tipping the waitress.
I heard the story.
Yeah.
Yes,
Guess
what?
what?
Wow.
Well, you know how in some places they charge, party of 5 or more, gratuity. And so they
Graduate.
charged 17. She refused to pay 17% on, which was charged to her
How much
bill.
was the bill?
Who knows? They said the reason is because she claims that the service was slow and the waitress was rude.
And you don't have a key to get out.
They asked her to have the gratuity removed, and she refused, and they ended up calling the police after the matter. And there was a survey actually taken in a Washington magazine that said that black people are typically described.
Damn, he didn't disguise that. Usually they say people.
The survey found that blacks were typically described as picky and demanding and rude.
Really? No.
Yeah, we can.
I don't believe that.
Do you guys tip?
No, I tip.
Yes.
But
So
the
I
right
overtip.
percentage?
I've been with
Yeah.
people that don't tip.
I feel like I overtip to
I overtip.
overcompensate for the rest of my people.
Good, good for you.
So if the
He
bill
made-
if the
Yeah,
bill's
I tip.
$20, you'll leave.
5.
I mean, you
I
can't.
live like
25%.
I'm like,
You leave.
can't.
You'll leave 10.
Yeah.
Well, you're rich.
Well, he's
You can
rich.
count.
No.
You
My
got-
brother was a waiter, and he lived on those tips. And
And
I,
your
I
brother-
can remember, him having a tough time when he was. And I know that they can have a hard day.
Yeah.
I know that they can have somebody that has nothing to do with my service.
Oh.
That
But they always come to you. Be nice. How you doing? Yeah. I
not
got
necessarily. I've had some bad service before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that don't make the survey.
The
Especially
bad-
when we come in like with big groups and they see us. Oh shit! Look at them. They gonna
well,
be
they
on
said in
chicken Tennessee. And we ain't got none of that.
We're all out of
It is
Kool-Aid.
crazy though, because when they see the tip, then they're so happy. Oh my God!
Right, right.
And most of the time, it's really not even that much. I'm like, really? Oh.
Exactly.
And I think it's
Exactly.
because they're so used to
Lower expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they say in a study published last month in the Journal of Black Studies, 40% of waiters admit they discriminate against black customers because of a perception they don't tip as much as white patrons.
Even the black servers discriminate.
Yeah.
I don't want that black section. Fuck that.
Well, that's one
Well, this is
stereotype.
Negro chickens. You don't like Negro chickens?
We gotta stop that, you guys, because that's
Hey, it
why
ain't
we
me,
get bad
motherfucker.
services.
It ain't me.
Nah, I have a friend that I really don't like going to a restaurant with because she's never happy and she's always rude to the servers, the waiters.
Before the food gets there.
Before
And
the
then-
food
and
gets
then you
there.
eat?
That's such a mistake.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
don't-
good. I want give me some water.
Because when you eat food at home, it's nicely seasoned. When you go to these restaurants, it be like hospital food. So like, could you put a little bit more of this on there, a little cheese on the side? We be trying to hook it up. They don't understand that.
Carry some Lowry's in your pocket.
Thank
Carry-
you.
carry
You
some
know what I mean?
Lowry's
We
in
got
your
our own hot sauce and all. 'Cause we know y'all ain't got it.
You can't go to those places. You can't go to those places.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
they're
have to-
affordable.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're saying Red Lobster is bland? Is that what you're saying?
Real bland. They don't put no butter in their water when they boil it. It be all dry.
no
and-
butter in the
Are
water.
black people? Are we still frequenting?
But you
are
go
we
to
still,
Uncle Doomy's and it be on
It
fire.
be on
Is
fire.
it still Red Lobster for us? Is that still the come up?
I mean, that's
Or is that
like
Latino spot now?
that's like the last. That's a Latino spot now.
Blacks, we don't do Red Lobster. Not a big deal.
Rojo Lobster.
I used to
Well,
do.
where do we go?
I used to do Gladstones on PCH.
Oh, Gladstone's
No,
is
you
the
didn't.
bomb.
Yes, I did.
Who treated?
Don't worry about that. I had no Brain McKnight money, but I got
Wow.
I got the Mac of Brain McKnight. though.
Okay, Speedy.
I Mac very well.
Little entertainment news. According to TMZ, John Travolta is being sued by his masseuse for sexual harassment.
Oh, come on.
A dude.
It is a dude.
That's a face off for you right there.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
a dude. He found this guy on, I guess, an online service. Picked the guy up in his
What?
black
Just pull my dick
his
out.
SUV.
So what did he do? What Travolta do?
What'd he do?
He
What did
said
John
that, well, the first hour went,
I showed him my cock. It was weird. Missed my towel down. Showed him my cock. He didn't want to rub it. It's so weird.
Don't mess up the hairs.
Don't touch the hair.
Oh
me
my
an hour.
God. He scheduled an appointment. The guy
Gives a new
claimed
meaning to grease lightning, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
I told him to grease my lightning. He wouldn't do it.
Staying alive.
Oh my God. The suit claims Travolta stripped naked, appearing semi-erect.
Was he riding a motorcycle?
Lil Woody. Hey, Woody.
He said he laid down on the table and the first hour was cool, uneventful. But they said
Now turn over.
that Travolta began allegedly rubbing the masseur's leg,
And
That's how it
scrotum.
all
And
starts.
shaft.
touched his scrotum and the shaft of his penis.
In that order? Or,
Exactly.
would you wait? Let me start here. Okay.
I mean, once you get to my leg,
Once you're on the leg,
say, motherfucker, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like what was the guy doing while he was doing this?
So this is how it go down. You grab the leg and you go, could you move your hand? That's my shaft.
No, I mean, after an
I tell
hour,
you, that's my shaft.
but after an hour, don't
That's
you say,
the
yeah,
helmet.
yeah, this is over.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Are
touch
these
my leg.
corduroys? Who's massaging who?
Have you seen my movies?
So when I used to work on Deal or No Deal, there was a model there that used to be a manager at a Burke Williams, and she said she had the unfortunate job. She had to approach him because he was harassing men at the massage place in the steam room. They told her she had to go speak to him, and she was like, "But I don't want to. Like I'm scared, you know." So she had to go speak to him, and she said, "You know, Mr. Travolta, you know, we've been getting complaints about you. Aren't you worried? You're really famous." He says, "I'm John Travolta," and just walked off, and he continued to do it. So I totally believe the story.
Wow.
He just tells about
Come on in here and see these steamed clams.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you grab, as soon as you touch me, hey, motherfucker, now move your hand out the way. My shaft is next. Don't do that.
But
Is that what you
wait,
say,
there's
Stevie?
more.
Yeah, but he's a male masseuse.
Yeah,
Maybe he
Probably
knows.
used to it.
He
Yeah.
said that he told Travolta that he did not have sex with his clients, but
Here.
Travolta ignored him, offering to do a reverse massage,
That's right.
adding
Oh, wow.
I got
alleged
over the
quote.
line.
I'll give you some Pulp Fiction.
Alleged quote. Come on, dude, I'll jerk you off. That's what he's quoted as
I'm gonna do it
saying.
in a Travolta voice.
How did he say it?
Yeah.
Say it.
Hey, look, come on, I'll jerk you off. What's the deal here? Where's Mr. Carter?
That kind of sounds like Christopher Walken.
Well, the suit goes on to
The
allege
morph.
that Travolta then masturbated and told the masseuse he got to where he was due to sexual favors he had performed when he was on Welcome Back.
Wait a
Kotter.
goddamn minute. Wait.
Man, where's your story going?
Wait a man-on-man second. So the massage dude
Right.
gets his thigh fondles,
Okay.
his shaft,
His shaft.
the tip of his penis, probably had a
Helmet.
little pre-cum coming out.
Wow.
Then he sits there and sees this guy jerk off in front of him till he comes, and then sits around for the story about how he's made it in Hollywood. At what point are you offended at this shit? I think someone gave someone some oral.
When
Seriously.
somebody says, "Hey, you could probably get paid from that," that's where.
I would have taken my video camera, my phone. I would have had that on film.
And Travolta was like, see, I'm still going to tip you.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
because I'm
actually,
not black.
he actually paid the guy double and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you
told
should
him
have
to
paid
kick
him
rocks.
a lot more.
And
Yeah,
made him a
should've paid
bowl
a
of
lot
clam
more.
chowder.
And he came. So he came. Wow.
That's disgusting.
He
Take
jerked-
that with you, punk.
How do you
Yeah.
just jerk off in front of someone like that, like without getting the green light? Actually,
a
that
little
happened to me
hesitant.
one time.
You got to do just.
He's giving me a ride to the airport. I didn't know him. Whatever. It was 4 or
Hold
5.
on, let's back up.
No,
Don't
it's
you
all
go
good.
that fast, my
We have
boy.
a guest here.
You're in the car.
Yeah.
You see the 405 freeway.
All right, whatever. So long time ago, my girl Mimi. I always have fucked up stories. I know.
Do you mind if I come over in the other lane?
He's merging! He's merging!
Okay. So we're at a barbecue.
What's the speed limit?
Beat at a time.
She didn't want to leave early, so she's like, "My boy will give you a ride." My flight was at 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Jack, I'll give you a ride.
it's like 4:30, whatever.
Uh-huh.
He gives me a ride. I have my luggage in the car. So on the way to the airport, we're not really talking. Like it's quiet. It's like still dark outside.
He's building it up in his mind. Yeah, he's thinking about
Not
it.
saying anything, right? Out of nowhere, he just pulls his dick out and starts masturbating right in front of me. But he doesn't even say like, "Do you
That's
mind?"
because the whole ride he's sitting there like, you know what? This
Pull
is
my
one of those
dick out.
moments where I
Yeah.
wonder what would happen if I just pull my dick out on her right now.
I've heard
I wonder
stories
what
about
happened.
Claudia.
And is now the time, or is now? And now.
And there it is.
So it's right,
I gotta try that. See what happens.
it's right after we work. It's right after we, the 405 and the 101 merging. So maybe that's the.
Now, what kind of car does he have?
I don't remember, but I remember him jerking off, and his penis was very thin and ashy.
Oh, he had a penis Prius.
Oh, so you watch?
I mean, it was nothing else to look at in the car. So yeah, I watched for scientific purposes and for the
See
police
what you're working
report.
with, homie.
And after he's done, he came, but it was like not a strong. It was like a drizzle.
Well, you didn't want to get it on the
Well,
windows.
And then all he said was,
Was he
"Are
driving
you hot?"
doing
He
this?
was jerking off and driving, and then all he said when he
That's
was
talent, though.
It
Yeah.
was.
You had a seatbelt on?
I can never.
Yeah, he was driving.
He was
fine.
jacking off safely. Safety first, if you're out there listening.
And after he just says, "Yo, you cold?" and he puts the heat on, and then we don't say anything.
Like nothing happened.
So then we get to the airport. I jump out of the car. And he goes, "Can a nigga get a hug?"
No, you're lying. You're
No,
lying.
I'm not.
You're lying.
I'm
no,
not-
no, crusty ass hands.
So then
Thank you for flying Cum Airlines.
I felt like violated. So I said, "All right, bye," and I left. And then I called my friend. I cussed her out. And then from then on, they call him Dick Beater. So yes, it's true. I'm not even lying.
So he pulls over. You at the airport. Instead of getting your bag, he said, "Can they get a
He
hug
said,
with
"Can a
this,
nigga get a hug?"
this shit on my hand?"
Does that count for the carpool lane if you jack off? Is that 2 people?
That's a whole lot of people.
Thousands of people.
Damn,
That right.
Claudius.
I got
Shit,
stories,
messed
Speedy.
up.
I got stories.
So
Go.
he act like he didn't even do it. He didn't even do nothing.
It was like normal to him. It was like he put a CD in. That's what it was like.
And you had to know. He was probably like, I didn't heard stories about Claudia. They say if you
No,
pull
it was
your
when I
dick
first
out-
got to LA, so I had
I'm
a clean
saying,
rep still.
He probably was like, I heard stories. If I pull my dick out, it might happen. So he's driving.
But he didn't try to touch me or
He's
anything.
getting closer to the airport. He's like, I gotta get this dick out. Man, I gotta get this dick out. This next light, I'm pulling out my dick. I don't give a fuck what happened. I'm pulling my zipper down. Is she looking? She's not looking. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
pull the tip out, see what happened. My dick is out. Is she looking? She looking at my dick. Cool.
I was like this.
I'm gonna work that motherfucker. Is she looking? Did she put her hand? Her hand's
He
not
didn't
out.
feel no kind of way.
I was not embarrassed. I was like this, like.
And for guys, after we nut, it's like, shit, what the fuck am I
Then
doing?
you realize exactly. Then
I
it
did
realized.
all this shit and she ain't touched me or
But I do
nothing.
put my dick out the signal. Getting over.
Make this left.
I'm tired. I'm gonna pull this rest
At
out.
that point, it's out now. I might as well
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
And all you got to go is, what's your name again? Oh, cool.
Cool. Wow.
I
Well,
don't
it was
understand,
nice.
men. I would never just like
Pull your titty out.
just stop masturbating in front of some guy that I'm not. I don't know.
You wouldn't do that for me?
Yeah, but you're not a guy.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like men, how they
We
think.
have a
It's
whole
just-
different-
whip it
Yeah,
out.
that's how much we need sex. We will just jack off in front of you. We don't
Yeah.
care.
But he didn't even like try to get my number. He just jacked off.
Well,
and
Yeah, I
then
think at
tried to
that
get
point
on.
he was like, yeah, she's probably not going to give it to me. So I might as well just get this
Yeah,
on
we're
there.
gonna
But
get
if
it
I
out.
seen the dick, I would think.
But if I get a hug, at least
if I
tonight's
get a
not a
hug.
total waste.
Yeah, halfway during it, he's like, "This fantasy ain't quite what I thought it was."
But I commend him for following through. Like he
You know what he
didn't
said?
Yeah.
This is deal or no deal?
stop. It was before that. It was a
No
long
deal,
time ago.
no
No
deal,
deal,
Howie,
no deal.
no
It
deal.
was crazy.
So how do you like the cup holders in my car?
Man,
Give
I'll
me
never
those
forget that.
napkins of at least.
I wish I remember his name. I'll put him on blast.
Jism?
Anyways,
Just-
Dick Beater, this one's for you.
Jack?
I mean, he must have been beating his dick a lot if he had an ashy dick.
It was ashy and very narrow.
Well, obviously, since a lot didn't come out, this was like his first of the day.
Right. Maybe that was his third show to the airport.
probably, yeah.
No?
So most of us, 3-4 times.
Yeah. The third one is, it's nothing coming out of my third one.
You guys masturbate every day?
pretty much.
Every day? Masturbate every day?
No more.
The third time I nut, I'm pretty much spitting on your back.
Yeah, you
If
dry
ain't
heaving.
nothing
You
there.
dry heaving.
Or one
Thank
of
you
those
for
where
that
nothing
visual.
at all comes out and kind of like, what the?
Where'd it go?
Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. Claudia, you not gonna clean him up like that?
What? Pass the wet naps.
Teeter Sports Ticker right
Sports
here on
Ticker.
Reach Around Radio. Let's just get down to it. Over the weekend, we had a fight with
Well.
Cinco de Mayo in Las Vegas, MGM Grand Gardens Arena. The pre-fight was Calano
Colonic.
Go ahead.
Colonic.
Go ahead and
Colano.
sound it out.
I know his name is like Carmelo. Colano Alvarez.
Somebody help him out here.
Colano Alvarez took on Sugar Shane Mosley.
Got that.
That was sad.
Yeah, it should have been Shoulda Shane Mosley.
He's gotta
Should have
stop.
not fight.
You gotta stop.
Gotta stay. 40 years old, fought the 21-year-old Alvarez, who's in his prime from Calexico, Mexico.
He was 41. The guy was 20.
40 and
Yeah.
21.
40,
Yeah.
Right here,
21.
the Gang of Roses
He's got
said.
600 grand now.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, he got 600 grand.
600.
Alvarez got $2 million for the fight.
Well, he was the champ.
Yeah, he was a champ.
He looked like
But that's
a,
good for
a
an undercard.
Latino Blake Griffith.
Yeah, pretty hysterical.
El
Blake Griffin's
Blicolo.
not, Blake Griffin's not Latino?
Nah.
He looks
Oh.
like he's white. and-
Yeah.
It's like a gigantic leprechaun.
Somehow. And the main event, Miguel Cotto took on Floyd Money Mayweather. Some people like to call him Monkey Mayweather. Poetess. I ain't gonna say no name.
I don't know why you don't like it.
But hey, let's quote this: 43 have tried and 43 have failed. The man is still undefeated. Give him his props.
Now go to jail.
Out of Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
Speedy, June 1st. 87-day sentence.
He's been
Clark County Detention Center.
And what is that for? Child support?
Domestic violence.
He beat up his baby mama.
Yeah.
No, he got money
Yeah.
to pay child support.
Yeah.
Didn't he steal her cell phone and some other
Yeah.
crazy?
She was letting dudes drive the Bentley.
So he does have one defeat.
Which one?
Hilarious. So it was pretty cool to see 50 Cent carrying the belts and Justin Bieber carrying all the belts. So I guess that what's your boy's name?
50?
No, the other dude.
Ray
J had to watch all the cars outside, so
Oh yeah.
he couldn't walk.
What happened to Ray J? He wasn't with the money team.
That's
He
Gonna rape
couldn't
them
walk
niggas.
in. Yeah.
nah.
He got replaced by Justin Bieber.
So it was a great fight. Cotto
And they
was a
gonna
super.
rape that nigga.
Thank you, DJ. Always. Cotto was a super middleweight champion, and Mayweather got that belt now, Speedy. So
Cotto fought well though.
he fought well enough to bloody his nose, but not enough.
Far
to,
more than people expected from him. I thought.
Nah,
Did you go to the fight?
Excuse
What?
me.
Want to try that again in English?
Speaking of,
Did you go to the fight?
You
No, I
don't
go to the
understand manatee. right?
Hysterical. And that was going down in Las Vegas. In Laker news,
Moving on.
playoffs. Steve,
Playoffs?
don't call me Robert Blake because I don't shoot women. I shoot threes. Those Los Angeles Lakers in
Fuck them
Denver.
You hate the Lakers, huh?
Hate the Lakers.
Taking it back home. Hopefully, we'll let Denver win one, and then we'll win the next two, and then we'll get Meta World
Let?
Peace back. Yeah.
Yeah,
We in
but
control of
it
this.
makes
You
sense.
wanted to go 7 before the next
Yeah.
series?
Yeah.
Well, it only makes
I
sense.
want us
'cause
to get
So you
Meta
get
World
back.
Peace back for
Yeah.
OKC because we're going to need to be fully armed
Yep.
and ready for that battle because they're already
I
waiting
thought
on
Kobe
us.
threw that last game. I really did.
I think Oklahoma
course.
City would beat the Lakers.
That's going to be a great matchup because they got our boy Derek Fisher over there.
He's playing
And I
well.
know him
Fisher's
giving us
hitting jimmies.
all.
Playing well.
Yes, sir.
He hit them jimmies.
And Harden is back from his concussion. So
He's
hopefully,
the problem, obviously.
he's
The
the,
Lakers don't really have anybody to stop James.
to me, he's the sixth man of the year.
Yeah.
They say he's dating Trina now.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's what they said.
Well, Trina, try to hold him hostage for a couple of games with that beautiful snatch I'm sure you have.
Oh
Damn.
my
Wow.
God. Jesus.
See,
I like
Yeah,
Trina.
How do you
funny
feel?
people can say anything they want.
So you couldn't have said that, right?
And
Not
Mara
on song,
Davis
yeah.
went down. Oh my goodness,
Man.
with a
Yeah.
terrible knee injury.
I had
New
that
York
same
did
injury.
win the game. And how are your Atlanta Hawks doing?
Not so good. Not so good.
Okay, what
Claudia.
happened with against Boston?
I
Did not
I
go
forgot.
so well?
I don't
Did
know.
not go so well?
I don't know what
My
happened.
Celtics.
I feel like it's the 80s all over again.
Claudia Jordan's
Dominique,
Boston
Mr. Dub.
Celtics
Yeah,
are
we're just gonna
taking it
lose.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
to
3-1.
them
It's
all.
over.
Was it 2-3-1?
It's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Boston, and they're gonna take it. Yep. We might
Chicago
win game
is
5,
definitely it's
3-1.
going to be a wrap
Yep.
for Chicago
3-1. They're
Bulls.
down.
That's
They
a damn
lost
shame, Derrick Rose.
Joakim Noah with a bad ankle sprain, so he had
His
to sit
ankle
out.
touched the
Touched the
ground.
ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
that bone.
Ugh.
Tink. Ooh, that's a
Been
terrible,
there. Been there.
Ew.
terrible.
He's
feeling.
wearing the little flimsy ass shoes he got on. I don't know who his dad's old shoes. Those
Tennis shoes.
yeah. Remember the
Oh,
tennis
the
shoes? his
Lecoq
dad-
Sport
yeah,
team, like
his
the
Lecoqs,
jacket.
yeah.
Yannick-
Yannick Noah's
Yeah,
shoes?
Yannick Noah was the great French player, and that's his son. And since we have a special guest, that's going to be a wrap on Teeter Sports Ticker right here on Reach Around Radio.
We're going to take a quick break, and coming up next, we have Guess
What
Raves?
Can you stick around for that,
Hit
Mr.
us
Knight?
up.
Of course.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Brian.
have a great